4.3 Around the World in 80 Days. Major characters. 1. Phileas Fogg, protagonist who accepts a wager to go round the world in 80 days. 2. Passepartout, Fogg's servant who accompanies Fogg on his travels. 3. Aouda, an Indian woman who was rescued from persecution by Fogg. She falls in love with him and he with her. 4. Detective Fix, a detective who suspects that Fogg is a bank robber. 5. Reverend Samuel Wilson, the priest to whom Passepartout goes to arrange Fogg's marriage to Aouda. 6. James Strand, the actual bank robber. 7. The Reform Club members, John Sullivan, Samuel Fallentin, Andrew Stewart, Gauthier Ralph and Thomas Flanagan. Questions number 1. Which one among the following is not a major character of the novel? Justify. Select the correct one. A. Phileas Fogg. B. Aouda. C. James Strand. D. Jean Passepartout. Answer. James Strand is not a major character of the novel. He was the real bank robber whom Fix was searching for. His arrest is significant only because it frees Fogg from the accusation of bank robbery. 2. Complete the table highlighting the various traits of the major characters in the extract. Phileas Fogg. He is a solitary man, honest, courageous, calm, honorable, proud, self-respect, unselfish, obstinate, generous, punctual and forgiving. Aouda. Grateful, sincere, sweet, noble, unselfish, loving, generous, charming, kind. Passepartout. Loving, grateful, faithful, loyal, conscientious, innocent, impulsive. Detective Fix. Foolish, repentant, unimaginatively, stubborn, dutiful. 3. Phileas Fogg is as cool as a cucumber whereas Passepartout is as crazy as a loon. Explain the statement by citing some references from the extract. Answer. Phileas was a cool and calm in prison. Even when he felt that he had lost the wager, he shut himself up in his house quietly. He was cool when dealing with Passepartout, and also when dealing with Aouda. He could control his emotions and appear to be no expression. On other hand, Passepartout was emotional and excited person. He was very repentant when he realized that he could have prevented Fogg's arrest. He was thrilled when he knew that Fogg was marrying Aouda. He was tremendously worried about Fogg when he thought that Fogg had lost the wager. 4. Describe how Phileas Fix creates the problem for Mr. Fogg, arresting him for bank robbery and how Mr. Fogg tries to solve the problems. Answer. Mr. Fogg has to travel around the world in 80 days and reach London by a certain date and time in order to win wager. Mr. Fix, the detective, follows Fogg all over. He believes that Fogg is the bank robber who has robbed a great sum from the Bank of England. He puts obstacles in Fogg's path, arrests him at Liverpool and throws him in jail. This delays Fogg a bit. Fix soon learns that another man was responsible for the bank robbery, and he releases Fogg. Fogg immediately gets into a cab, goes Liverpool station and orders a special train. He bribes the engineer by the offer of a generous reward for speeding up the process. 5. Describe the character sketch of Aouda from Fogg's point of view. Answer. Aouda was nearly killed by her persecutors, but Fogg managed to save her and bring her to England. She was a wonderful person. She was even apologetic for having delayed his return. She was very loving and self-respecting. She was not money-minded and became ready to marry Fogg even though he did not have a penny to his name. She was charming, kind-hearted, generous and compassionate woman. Question number 2. 1. Arrange the incidents in correct sequence as per their occurrence in the extract. A. Aouda accepted Fogg's proposal of marriage. B. When set free, the first thing that Fogg did was he knocked Fix down. C. As a part of duty, Fix arrested Fogg. D. At the 57th second, Fogg entered the Reform Club saloon. Answer. A. As a part of duty, Fix arrested Fogg. B. When set free, the first thing that Fogg did was he knocked Fix down. D. At the 57th second, Fogg entered the Reform Club saloon. A. Aouda accepted Fogg's proposal of marriage. 2. There is a sudden twist in the climax of the novel. Explain by citing some lines and relevant examples from the extract. Answer. Phileas Fogg and readers first think that Fogg has lost his bet, money and honor. The following lines tell us this. After having steadily traversed that long journey, overcome 100 obstacles, braved many dangers, and still found time to do some good on his way, to fail near the goal by a sudden event which he could not have foreseen, and against which he was unarmed, it was terrible. Another climax is he was arrested and imprisonment by Detective Fix, who mistakenly thought he was the bank robber. However, the twist comes when Passepartout unexpectedly finds out that it is Saturday not Sunday, and perhaps they can just as Fogg's antagonists are counting the seconds to their win, Fogg manages to reach the club and win the wager, giving a happy and thrilling ending to the novel. The following lines tells us this. At the 57th second the door of the saloon opened, and the pendulum had not beat the 60th second when Phileas Fogg appeared, followed by an excited crowd who had forced their way through the club doors, and in his calm voice, said, "Here I am, gentlemen." 3. Which of the following is an appropriate reason for Phileas Fogg starting his journey around the world? A. Fellow members bet Fogg. B. Fogg bets his fellow members. C. Fogg wants to marry Aouda. D. Fogg committed robbery. Answer. A. Fellow members bet Fogg. Question number 3. 1. Which of the following are used as a means of transport in the novel? How do they help the character S in the extract? A. Elephant. B. Horse. C. Train. D. Steamer. Answer. In the novel elephants, trains and steamers were used as the means of transport. They help characters go around the world. In the extract only trains are mentioned, first that Fogg missed, and then the train which he arranged. After overcoming a number of obstacles, they reach London on time to win the wager. 2. The beginning of the extract is a scene in the prison at the custom house. From there the novel moves further from one place spot to another. Pick and explain all the places spots where the incident took place. Answer. From the prison at the custom house, Fogg and his companions go to Liverpool station to catch a train back to London, where Fogg lives and where the Reform Club is located. Once they reach London, thinking that they had lost the wager, they go to his residence in Saville's Row. The next location is the preacher's house where Passepartout goes to make arrangements for Fogg's wedding. The last location is the Reform Club, which Fogg reaches on time to win his wager. 3. The most of the part of the setting in the extract is in London. Explain how the setting of the extract is suited to the theme of the novel. Answer. Fogg's residence was in London. The Reform Club, which Fogg frequented on a regular basis and where the all-important wager took place, is also in London. Fogg's journey starts from London and ends in London. Hence, London is the central locale of the novel, and thus this setting is suited to the theme of the novel. 4. Describe the importance of the following places in the development of the plot and behavior of the characters. A. Liverpool. Answer. Liverpool is the place where Fogg misses the train and arrested by Fix. He arranges a special train in an attempt to reach London on time. Thus Liverpool is important place to development the plot. B. London. Answer. Fogg frequented the Reform Club on a regular basis is situated in London. Fogg accepts the wager in London. His journey starts from London and ends in London. Hence London is central locale of the novel. C. Reform Club. Answer. Reform Club is the place where Fogg frequented on a regular basis. He gets involved in an argument over an article, and where the wager with his fellow club members takes place. It is the place where his antagonists are waiting anxiously for him, and which he reaches at practically the last second to win his wager. D. Savile Row. Answer. It is Fogg's residence. Here he takes Aouda. Fogg has always stayed quietly at this place. When he returned from his trip around the world and thought he had lost the wager, he remained there so quietly that no one even knew he had returned. E. Edinburgh. Answer. Detective Fix arrested Phileas Fogg in Liverpool thinking that he was a bank robber. However, the real bank robber, James Strand, had been arrested on 17 December at Edinburgh. 5. Select the correct options. Which of the following places in India are not mentioned in the extract of the novel? A. Bombay, now, Mumbai. B. Allahabad. C. Chennai. D. Calcutta, now, Kolkata. Answer. B. Allahabad. D. Calcutta, now, Kolkata. Question number 4. 1. Find and explain the significance of various exciting incidents in the extract. Answer. 1. The Fogg delayed for train and he would missed his train and arrested by Detective Fix and imprisoned in Custom House. 2. The second exciting incident was his release. This meant that he could perhaps still reach London on time. 3. The third exciting incident was when he tried to arrange a special train to London but had problems. 4. The exciting incident was Aouda's marriage proposal and Fogg's acceptance of it. This showed that Aouda was not at all materialistic and extremely grateful to Fogg for what he had done. 5. The exciting incident was when Passepartout, on reaching the clergyman's house, discovers that but it is not Sunday as they had thought but Saturday and there was a chance that they could still win the wager. 6. The 60 most exciting incident was Fogg's reaching the Reform Club at the last moment and winning the wager. All the twists and turns and the climax keeps the reader glued to the novel right till the end. 2. Write 4 to 5 sentences on the time theme of the extract. Or comment on the theme of the extract of the novel. Answer. Phileas Fogg has to go around the world in 80 days if he has to win the wager. As he and his companions struggle to do this, time foils their plans in many cases. Fogg gets arrested for no fault of his and loses precious time. He misses the train from Liverpool and the special train he arranged to gets delayed. Fogg is afraid that he has lost the bet. However, in the end, Fogg wins the bet with seconds to spare as he gained a day when crossing the international date line. His journey through the time zones had gained him a day. The ultimate message is that no one can control time. Time moves on relentlessly and humans are at its mercy. 3. Write 4 to 5 sentences on the morality theme of the extract. Answer. Fogg spends nearly all of his money along the way, showing that riches are not what he is truly out for. He is honorable when he thinks he is penniless. He does not want Aoda to marry him. Aoda, by proposing to him, shows that she is not materialistic. He forgives Passepartout his mistakes. Passepartout loves his master and shows his loyalty at every step. In the end, when Fogg wins the bet, he divides whatever money is left between Passepartout and Detective Fix. The writer shows that with human effort and willpower shows that enormous obstacles can be overcome. Fogg had won something more important than money, by traveling around the world. He had won the charming woman, who made him the happiest of men. The moral of novel is love, and its attainment is more important than all the challenges and money in the world. 4. Write the central idea of the given extract of the novel, Around the World in 80 Days. Answer. The central idea of this novel is how Fogg ultimately wins the bet even though there are unexpected delays and missed trains. He had unknowingly gained a day when crossing the international date line, and hence he could meet the deadline. The final statement is that love and its attainment is more important than money and all challenges in the world. 5. Justice is served done in the end. Explain. Answer. In this novel, Fogg is honorable and compassionate person. He wants to win his wages of going around the world in 80 days. He struggles against time, as well as the obstacles and delays that come his way. Finally he reaches Liverpool and about to go London to win his wager. He is arrested because he is wrongly thought to be bank robber. Fogg is calm and unshakable. Even though he thinks he has lost the wager, he does not blame anyone or lose his temper. He tells Aoda that he cannot marry her and make her live in poverty. Here justice is done unexpectedly in the end when he wins the wager. He had unknowingly gained a day when crossing the international date line and hence could meet the deadline. The writer tells us that Fogg had won something more important than money, by traveling around the world. He had won the heart of a charming woman, who made him the happiest of men. Thus justice was done to the quiet and honorable Phileas Fogg. Question number 5. 1. Elaborate the following quotes in the light of the extract of the novel, Around the World in 80 Days. A. Quitters never win and winners never quit. Answer. Even though Fogg loses time due to being wrongly arrested and imprisoned, he makes every effort to reach London on time. He arranges a special train from Liverpool. He does not quit when he feels that there is less chance of a win. Later, when Passepartout discovers that it is Saturday and not Sunday, and that there is still a chance of winning, Fogg puts aside everything and rushes headlong to the Reform Club. He does not give up in spite of all the obstacles and comes out a winner, both in winning the bet and the love of good woman. B. Time is the only solution to problems. Answer. Phileas Fogg and his companions struggle to go around the world in 80 days if he has to win the wager. Time foils their plans in many cases. Fogg gets arrested for no fault of his and loses precious time. He misses the train from Liverpool, and the special train he arranged to gets delayed. Fogg is afraid that he has lost the bet. However, he wins. His journey through the time zones had gained him a day. The ultimate message is no one can control time. It moves relentlessly and humans are at its mercy. 2. Following are some dialogues of the major characters in the extract. Find out who the speaker is, his/her tone, style, significance, etc., of the dialogue. Speaker who said to whom tone, style, significance etc. Dialogue. Why do you not curse me? It was my fault that. Speaker. Passepartout out. Who said to whom? Passepartout out to Phileas Fogg. Tone, style, significance, etc. Repentant, thinks himself responsible for not telling Phileas Fogg about Fix earlier. Dialogue. If Phileas Fogg had come in the 7:23 train, he would have got here by this time. We can, therefore, regard the bet as won. Speaker. Andrew Stuart. Who said to whom? Andrew Stuart to the other antagonist at the Reform Club. Tone, style, significance, etc. Nervous and anxious, the men with whom Fogg had the wager were calculating whether he would still meet the deadline. Dialogue. Sir, forgive me a most unfortunate resemblance. Robber arrested 3 days ago. You are free. Speaker. Detective Fix. Who said to whom? Detective Fix to Phileas Fogg. Tone, style, significance, etc. Repentant and apologetic for arresting Phileas Fogg when he was innocent. Dialogue. Will you pardon me for bringing you to England? Speaker. Phileas Fogg. Who said to whom? Phileas Fogg to Aoda. Tone, style, significance, etc. Proud and honorable, asking pardon, from, Aoda, for bringing her to England on false hopes, when he has now become poor. Dialogue. It is for me to ask that question. You were ruined, but now you are rich again. Speaker. Aoda. Who said to whom? Aoda to Phileas Fogg. Tone, style, significance, etc. Honorable and dignified, says this after Fogg wins the wager, and he asks her whether she still wanted to marry him.